Alright, we are on our way to Antelope Island State Park, and we already went to the gate and it was already completely booked. The reservations for Antelope Island tend to kind of go out a ways, and so they have two sites that are walk-up only. Of course, both of them were already taken. They opened up those reservations at 3. We ended up getting to the entrance at 6, and so that's only 2 spots for all that time, you know, definitely taken there. So there's a Walmart nearby that I think we're going to try and boondock at. For the moment, we found this spot here. It's a school coming in off the Layton exit here into Syracuse. I noticed out of the corner of my eye a school and a playground, and so I'm letting the kids play there for a little bit so we can just kind of kill some time and let them have a good time there. So while it's not a overnight parking spot, I would say, because of the school, it's definitely a place that you can come hang out for a little bit if you are getting in late, and anything's all reserved up there at Antelope Island. So let's go inside, let's make some dinner. Alright, we're back inside now, and I'm going to be cooking up some dinner. We're still here at the playground. It's still light out, so I'm letting the kids play for a little while before we head over to Walmart. And I'm going to show you guys my easy, no refrigerator meal that's kind of one of those staples for really any cupboard, but on the road it's especially helpful. So let's get to it. Alright, this meal consists of good old Spam, and you can substitute this for anything. I actually have little hot dogs you could put into it also, potatoes and some corn. So basically you get the potatoes going first. You can do the lunch meat at any time, and then put in the corn, mix it all together, and it is a great meal. Alright, I know some of y'all may be looking at me like I'm crazy for going with the Spam, but work with me on this here. This one is the buttery home style. You can definitely get a lot of different flavors between the potatoes and the corn, and you can even get different flavors of Spam too, but it works out to where you get a nice little protein in your meal, and basically you just chunk it up. You could chunk it up really even smaller than this if you wanted to kind of hide it a little bit, but it works great as a canned item that you don't have to have refrigerated while you're on the road. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually going to turn off the heat now, and that'll cool down just a little bit for the kids and whatnot, and that's good. That's the... Let me get a big chunk of Spam even. I bet you I can't even really taste that. Yeah. A lot of potato, a lot of corn. You get a little bit of that meat flavor, but definitely doesn't taste like eating Spam right out of a can. If you really don't like Spam, just get the different flavor of Spam, something that kind of masks it a little bit. You won't even know. Perfect. So, all right, what do you think of it?
Good.
Good. Good. Yeah. Everybody approves.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
All right, so we are headed to the toy aisle now. We just spoke to the manager. I believe her name was Sunshine. I'm not sure. Cody's the manager, but he was out, and so she was the co-manager. She said it is okay to stay here overnight, and you have to stay at the grocery side all the way to the back. So we're going to go out and move.
In the parking spot.
Yes, in the parking spot. So we're going to get some cups. We're going to look at some toys, and so we'll go over there. Alright, well, we got our spot out here this evening. The kids are in there getting settled down, and I think they're going to start playing some games and whatnot. They did ask that we go all the way to the back there, But when we came out here, there was a bunch of teenagers and whatnot that were being noisy and revving their engine and all that fun stuff. So normal teenager stuff, but for the moment, they've cleared out a little bit, and I'm gonna stay where I'm at, right under this light, and so there's nothing to worry about there. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bikes locked up and head in for the evening. Alright, we made it to Antelope Island State Park, and this view right now is awesome. It's really nice out here. You can see bison, antelope of course. Right now we are at Bison Point. I believe it's called Bison Point anyway. And you have this awesome 360 view of the entire area, of the Great Salt Lake and everything. So it's short, less than a half-mile hike up to this point. And it's totally worth it. You can drive right to the base of the hill. But I'll show you a little panorama of the area right now.
Fielding Garr Ranch. Where are you from? Well, thanks for coming out. We have this pamphlet that gives the history ranch, how it started in 1848 by the Mormon Church, why they started it, how it had different owners years up until 1981. So when the state bought it, it was lived in off the ranch for 133 years. Has a self-guided tour. See that little blue board over there that says IC9? Mm-hmm. You match those blue boards with list numbers here, and it'll tell you what you're looking at. Okay? It also mentions the 40 freshwater springs on the island where the fresh water the animals get their drinking water from. The ranch itself, this long white building down here, the two biggest rooms on the far end is the original ranch house. From those two rooms, in the oldest building in Utah, still on its original foundation. It's also a hands-on museum, so you're allowed to touch. I love telling kids that. Any questions, feel free to come back and ask, and I'll try best to answer. Okay.
well, that was the ranch, and we're going to wrap it up here with a little bit of lunch and a bike ride, and then we're going to head out of here. So I'm going to leave you with this shot here.